earlier, you guys get back and on your way. So I try to get things started on time every time because this is a required class and it works like being on ground. The difference is we are on video and I do look for your feedback. So I see Zeffirino has provided feedback. Uh, the other two, Jonathan, Angel, uh, either one of you, Jonathan's responding now. Angel, yeah, or Angel, I'm not sure which way you pronounce it. If you could give an indication, look for those emojis on your screen, or again, unmute your mic, respond back in any way, shape, or form. Look for the chat box. There you are.
Hey,
All right. Okay. That way I know you're out there. And so you don't have to keep it on the entire time, just so that I know that you're out there somewhere. All right. So welcome to Career Prep. Some of you are already out in your field. You're working. You're kind of wondering, why am I having this class? I don't need this class, blah, 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 blah. But let me tell you, one of the number one reasons why people are not staying in their careers, it's not because they don't want to, it's because they are being let go. And the reason why they're being let go is not because they can't do the main components of their jobs, it's the other things around it, not being able to communicate effectively. Or when another part of the job opens up, you don't just get pushed into it. They want to see another resume. They want to know all the candidates, even though they've been working in the company. So, uh, this is the way the work environment is. Everybody needs resumes. Everybody needs to know how to effectively navigate interviews, etc. We're going to cover all that. I'm going to give you a little bit of information tonight, tell you how this class works, and that's where we're going to go. All right, so here we go. Sharing is caring, so we're going to start off with some screen shares here. So this is your main page of your class. I strongly recommend do not do this class on a phone. Everybody thinks that a phone is a computer. They are not. That's why they're called by two different things. Okay, now I'm like everybody else. I have the latest and greatest phones that I'm going to be making monthly payments on until I'm at least into my 30s. Now I know what you're thinking. Wow, he's just barely 20. How long is he actually going to be paying on that phone? Okay, phones are great. They do almost everything, but not everything. And you're going to have to be writing information. You're going to have to be submitting papers. Doing that on a phone is difficult because you will be required to use uppercase, lowercase, punctuation, proper sentence structure, etc. Okay, this is a situation where people aren't doing proper sentence structure and they are not getting promoted, they are not moving forward, and they are being let go out of their jobs. Okay, when you are submitting anything written in here, you will be graded on punctuation, sentence structure, and spelling. Everything has spell checkers, folks. So please bear with me. We need you to be able to do things properly. That is part of being in a new career. That is part of stepping up to the plate and elevating yourself above others. So strongly don't recommend doing everything on the phone. Yeah, there are certainly things you can do so, but not everything. So please consider that. We are starting off on 2/3/25. Class will end on 2/27. If you look at the calendar, that will be a Thursday. So your final week ends on a Thursday. So count on that last week. You will not have the weekend to work on these assignments on that last week. That being said, week 3, I will open the last week up on that Friday. So stay caught up and you'll be able to have the benefit of getting that final week's assignments early. All right. Staying caught up is key to this class. Okay. Because you do not have the benefit of doing everything in the final week in a rush job. All right. Week 1's assignments will not be available to you after week 2. Week two's assignments will not be available to you after week three. That is if you get an extension. Extensions are not always guaranteed, and some assignments do not qualify for extension. We're going to cover that here in a little bit. Live sessions are every day, 6 p.m., Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you cannot make it to a live session, they will be recorded. You will find them here under past classes live recordings. You click on that, they will be here. Now, don't expect them to be out there within 3 or 4 minutes after the class. I teach another class after this. You may have to wait. Sorry. That's one of the things with not being in the live session. You have to wait for that recording. That does not change your due date and time for the responsibility of getting in the assignment for uh, the class that's presented. Every class that's presented live will have a requirement for you to answer by 11:59 p.m. that evening. If you don't make that 11:59 p.m., you try to email me the assignment at 12:01 a.m. You try to text it to me, you're absent. Okay, there are requirements, there are due dates, there are due times. I follow those strictly. Okay, now emergencies do happen. I'm not cold-hearted. I understand, but this is something that you need to be able to handle. You need to be able to coordinate. You need to be able to arrange for either the recording or the live session. Okay, just like any class on ground. All right. So we can do this. Not going to be difficult. You will be more than able to handle this once you see what these assignments are. All right. I wouldn't ask you to do something that you couldn't do because I believe in you and I believe in this class. First day, everybody has to do this online honor pledge. Okay. Whoop. What is going on here? Let me back up. Hold on one moment. Let me see what is going on with the link here. Okay. Why this would be unpublished? I don't know. Give me 1 second. Did anybody have any issues taking care of? Hmm, that's very strange. Why that wouldn't work? Let me fix that for you real quick. Good thing we went over that, huh? Ah, got a new mouse here, and it's giving me a little bit of grief. Okay, it is a quiz. There we go. That should fix that. Let's try that again. Never work with children, pets, or technology. Okay, let's try this as a student again. Okay, so this online honor pledge. It's still not allowing that. Uh, that's very strange. Okay, I have two different schools open, so that could be part of the problem. I do apologize here. Let me see what's going on with this. Intern final exam, final project. Line on our pledge. Okay. Did anybody have any issues with that? Anybody? Try that. Maybe I grabbed the wrong link. Okay, let's try this again. So you have the online honor pledge, and I still don't have access to it. I'm not sure what's going on with my part of it. I'll try it through here. I don't know what's going on with the honor pledge. Okay, I will take that off since there seems to be an issue with it. Jumping in here, sorry about that. We'll figure out what's going on with that. You have your overview and readings. These are the chapters we're going to be covering in week 1. And you'll notice inside your modules here, we go over that. You do have your book. Please activate your subscription. Click on that and it will activate it. Then go back again. And then you'll see connect to your ebook and you will be able to sign in and connect and be able to utilize your book. Now, we will cover most things in the book, but we do not cover everything. That book is there for you to access and utilize. Please make sure you do so. All right. So all the assignments under week 1, they're also found in the modules. It's just a little bit easier for you to look at them. All assignments open up on Monday. They close on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. You have all week to do them. The reason why they are broken out on a daily schedule is so that you will have a sense of how you should move through the week. And the reason why I say that is otherwise we have people who will wait until Thursday and realize they have all these assignments to do. Now, although it looks like a lot, remember that every day you're going to see this live conference participation assignment. There's one for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That is what you will be doing after this live lecture or the recording if you watch that. So I will show you that. Whoops, clicked wrong. When you click on this, what you're going to see here is it's going to say, answer the question or questions given to you in the live conference. Obviously, I haven't given that yet, so you can't do this quite yet. But what you're going to do is you're going to click on text. You're going to type your response in here. And then what you're going to see is this area here where it says submit assignment. You're going to click on that, and that's going to get you your attendance. It's also going to get you 100 points, and that 100 points does add up. And how you will see that is if we look at the syllabus over here, you will see that you have your participation at 15%, assignments 25, final project, midterm, final exam. Okay, Now, this is very important. Do not skip assignments. Don't play the numbers game. Many of you, this is your last course, and it's critical that you make it through this in order to be able to graduate on time. It's a very important class, and it should be uh, some fun involved here because you're learning more and more about your career. You should be excited about your career. You chose that for a reason, and please tell me it's not just money. If you chose a career only for money, you're going to find out that was not the best decision. You should have an interest, an active interest in what you're going into, and that's how you're going to become more successful. Monday, we have a discussion listed here. Okay, and the question is, how can an online presence like LinkedIn, Instagram, etc., enhance your career and access potential employers? Give at least two examples. So I want you to think about, we talk about online all the time. People go on Instagram, they go on X, they go on um, all these different online items. But how can they potentially enhance your career and give you access to employers? I want you to think about that. Now, we have a very small class here, and it says that you should respond to at least another student. That's going to be very difficult. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you because we have a small class. So I'm making a deal with you. And I want you to listen to this very closely. It also says your initial posting should be at least 150 words. This is how I want to trust you that you're going to do a responsible answer. I'm not looking for 150 words. I want you to answer the question responsibly and fully in your own words. I don't want you to cut and paste. I don't want you to use Chat GPT. Okay. I have 5 AI checkers that go through my class and run back and forth and check everything. Your work is better than anything those can do. Trust me, they make mistakes all over, and it's pretty ridiculous when you read it back. All right. So I want you to be honest and use your own words and give a full response. Notice I didn't say respond on another student. Your one response. Now, anyone who doesn't give one full response, that person's going to have to go back to 150 words and responding to another student as well. I trust you as a valued person, student, and professional to do good work. And you will be able to do one answer and nail it. All right, everybody got that? Looking for those emojis there. Everybody got that? Yes, yes. All right, I got one, got two. All right, all right. So do good work the first time, make it easy. I'm all for that. All right. This is why I say I trust my students because you know what? You're going to find most of the time I'm not even going to refer to you as students. You're professionals. And the reason why I call you professionals, because number one, that's what you are. And as soon as you stop saying, oh, I'm a student, I'm a student. How many people say, I'm a student, I'm a student? You're used to that. Okay. I want you to start saying, I am the electrician. I'm an HVAC technician. I'm a welder. I'm a medical assistant. I'm a vet assistant. I want you to start saying that. You need to start getting used to that. That's what you are. That's who you are. And as soon as you start saying that, you're going to start feeling a little better about yourself, a little bit prouder. And you should. You've come a long way. And everybody remember, you come a long way, baby. Okay, maybe not. That was a cigarette commercial from a long time ago, back when we used to smoke in restaurants and things, And so I'm aging myself. You might start thinking I'm like 25 or so. Anyone who thinks I'm older than that, you're failing the class. Just thought I'd let you know. You better start thinking I'm very young. And so, and I also get confused for The Rock too. Just kidding. I do know him though. Um, just to give you a quick background now, I do a lot of wildlife rescue. Uh, I've worked in big trucking. I've got more than 11 plus years in hospital experience, not just as a patient, okay? Uh, I've worked in the shops. I've worked in veterinary medicine. I run an animal rescue. I've done most of these careers because I'm 3 days older than dirt. And so, but I can tell you, when working with The Rock, he was filming at one of our wildlife centers. We would hand him alligators, and he wanted to know, what do we do? You know, he's standing there holding this alligator, and we're like, don't put it down because now it's mad. And we took off running, and he's chasing us with this alligator, trying to figure out what to do. Great guy, but he does get a little angry when you hand him live alligators. So if you encounter him, don't give him alligators. He doesn't like it. All right, getting back to this. Tomorrow you're going to have another conference, Wednesday a conference, Thursday a conference. You get the picture. Tomorrow we're going to do a personality test, find out why companies do these. We're going to talk about your career plan. It's going to be a three-part thing. So we're going to walk you through, meaning me, I'm going to walk you through it. Now, I'll tell you this. The more you put into part one and two, part three, you're basically going to be copying most of part one and two into it. And part three is worth more than part two, worth more than part one. You get the picture? Do good on part one and two. Part three is almost like free points. Got it? Okay. So I told you I'd tell you how to get through this. Then we're going to talk about doing an informational interview. This is where the tables are turned. You're going to interview somebody in your career field. Sounds scary? I'll tell you how to do it too. You're going to do a resume session with your career services there. And this resume session, how many people have a resume already? Anybody got a resume already? Yeah? No? Okay. Anybody else? Okay, two. All right. Okay, so if you got a resume session, this is going to go easy easy cheesy with them. You're going to go in there, they're going to look at your resume, they're going to say, this is good, let's modify this, boom, boom, boom. They will sign it, and then not this week, but next week, you're going to send it to me. So boom, 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 2 assignments down. So I told you you're going to get through that. And then we're going to talk about keywords and why you chose this field. So this week's going to go good. All right, so we're with me so far. Now for the fun part, we're going to do a little bit of a story time lecture. Everybody got snacks and beverages. Everybody all set. Phones put away. We're not taking selfies. We already know we're pretty. We don't need to do that. So here we go. So switching over to this. Hopefully, got a lot of technology going on here. All right, so here we go. Get my pen. I like to draw little smiley faces. It's about the only thing I can draw. So here we go. Welcome. You're going, why? Why am I taking this class? Well, we took a vote and, whoops, hold on, my screen's catching up. I rotated my iPad there. Okay, so we took a vote and I won and I get to annoy you for 4 weeks. So that's why. No, the reason is we're going to learn about you and how to enhance your career. The better you do in these assignments, the better your career is going to be. And how many people want money? Anybody want money? If you don't want money, that's okay. I want money. Let me tell you, I've got a list of things that I want. We collect fast cars. I like my fast cars, okay? You know, I've got my favorite car right, that I have had it forever is a 75 Camaro. No, it's not for sale. Yes, it's chromed out inside the engine. Yes, we've got it lowered down. We've got all the intakes under it. And yes, it's fast. And like I said, it's not for sale. And don't ask my mom for it because she's driving a Viper. Yes, we can't get it away from her. No, a 76-year-old lady shouldn't be driving a Viper, but you tell her that, right? I told you we like fast cars. So yes, we all want money. So what are we going to learn about? We're going to learn about yourself. We're going to gain professional confidence. How many people think they need more confidence in this new career? I would say most of us. We need to learn to know what we know. Key point, know what you know and know what you don't know. Sometimes it's more important to know what you don't know. So you can tell people, I don't know that with confidence. If we don't know something, we're scared, we're nervous. How many people get scared when we don't know stuff and people are asking us questions? Learn to say, I don't know that. Show me, teach me, guide me, and then I'll know it. And then give me more money. Okay, we're going to improve your interview skills. Okay, notice I didn't say we're going to give you interview skills, we're going to improve. You're already incredible. You just may not know it, but we're going to improve this. We're going to do a mock interview. Do not skip this mock interview because I have trained pigeons that will fly out and do horrible things to the roof of your car after I feed them blueberries. Okay, so don't do that. Do this mock interview. It is an incredible teaching tool that will give you the ability to find out exactly how well you really do in an interview. And that is so important because we may think we're doing everything right, but there are things that may be preventing us to get that incredible job. All right. So we're going to do that. We're going to get practical knowledge from career professionals. When you do these informational interviews, choose people and talk to them and get real information. Find out the real day to day, the nitty gritty. Be that person to find out what it is really like. Okay, not the glossy brochure that they're telling you, oh, it's wonderful. You come here, they spoon feed you caviar and cheeseburgers all day. No, find out. You will be in the bathroom crying after the first hour. It is that bad. Find out the reality about your career. What's really going to happen? The resume and interview preparation. We're gonna talk about this. Why doesn't your resume get picked up when you're applying online? What is it that you really need to know? We're not talking just textbook, oh, this is what you do, this is what you do. No, we want the real stuff. How many people get tired of hearing all the textbook stuff? We want the real stuff. I'm going to tell you the real stuff, okay? And it may not be always what you want to hear, but I tell you, I'm as honest as I am ugly. All right. I have no reason to lie to you. If you ask me something, I am going to tell you the truth. All right. And I expect that of you. If you don't do something, I say, why didn't you do this assignment? And you tell me, well, my aunt was sick and da 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 da. No. Okay. I had somebody because of I knew who their instructors were previous class. That same aunt died 4 times. Okay, when he got to my class, I said, please, whatever you do, don't do that voodoo magic in here. Don't bring your poor aunt back to life and kill her off in my class too. Okay, if you miss something, say, you know what, I blew it off because blah, blah, blah. I'll say, all right, let's fix this. Tell me how you're going to do this. Be honest with me so I can help you. Okay. If I don't know how to help you, I can't. So work with me. Be honest. If you tell me you went to an incredible concert, I'll say, please make it a bit heavy metal. I love my heavy metal music. If you go to Taylor Swift, I'll say, okay, I hope you learned your lesson there. All right. Not that Taylor Swift's not talented. It's just that, well, it's no, AC/DC or Iron Maiden. All right. Okay. So, we're going to help you with that resume. All right, folks? Now, number one, step one, showing up. Y'all did this. All right, we're off to a good one. 6 p.m. Please be here. It's better when you're here. I don't get lonely. I don't cry into my pillow at night. So, okay, so show up. All right. The daily participation, you're going to do this today. You're going to get it to me by 11:59. I'm going to have 100% attendance. I'm going to dance around. It's not even going to be near as professional as risky business, but I'll be very happy. I'm going to communicate with you. I'm going to send emails, texting, and announcements. You are responsible if you read it or not. Okay? Just like anything. You're responsible, read it or not. Okay? So please do. I take time to put it together. I want you to know everything. Please do. All assignments, like I said earlier, open on Monday, have a due dates throughout the week. That's to keep you on track. They close and lock Sunday at 11:59. Extensions are not guaranteed. Week 4 does end on a Thursday at 10 p.m. I don't want anybody to get cut off. Check everything out on that syllabus. That's how your grades are going to fall. So 100 points on one area is not necessarily equal to 100 points on another because of the way the weights are. Check that out. Correct grammar. Okay. There's a reason why we have uppercase, lowercase, punctuation, and of course we have spell checkers now. Utilize them. I want you to know I'm never going to ask you to do something you absolutely can't do. Okay. You can do all these things. You are the professional. I want you to keep telling yourself that you are the professional. Okay. That's what you're here for. And that's what you're doing. Okay. And be awesome. I tell people that, be awesome. How many people get knocked around all day at work? People tell you horrible things. They tell you you're never going to make it. They knock us down. It happens to me all the time. Don't listen to them. Be awesome. All right. Everybody ready for your first assignment that you have to do by 11:59 for attendance? Don't worry. You only have to write a 5,000-page essay, and I want every other letter uppercase and lowercase. All right. No big demands. No, I really want to know what you think. Your opinion matters. So here we go. So you're going to go back, find that assignment, and I want to know, what do you hope to gain from this course? What is it that you need to help make yourself a well-rounded professional? Okay. What are the skills, not those hard skills, the ones that specifically help you, but those other ones? Respond by 11:59. Remember, proper sentence structure, grammar, and capitalization. All right? You can do that. I told you it's not going to be hard. So you're going to come back into this area under week 1, Monday, find that live conference, click on that, click text. It might be a word, for some reason it comes up on mine like this, and say, here is, whoops, here is my answer. Finally, you're going to write your whole answer, and then you're going to come down here, and you're going to say, submit assignment, and confetti's going to fall. Boom, like a little party. All right? So you got this. Any questions?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So what was the question again? It was, what do I want to learn from this class?
Exactly.
Okay.
You got it.
All right. Okay, any
And so,
questions?
everybody else good? All right, that is it for tonight. I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. and it will get a little more complicated tomorrow, and we'll go through some different assignments. But again, this is going to be about you, so it should be interesting. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening.